Welcome back. The month of May marks Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, recognizing the group's contributions and influence to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. In recent years, according to the group Stop AAPI Hate, Asian American communities have been gripped by anger and fear as hate crimes against them increased, rising by 339% last year compared with 2020. This prompting AAPI lawmakers across the country to demand action. Newsy correspondent Mara Sarani spoke with the Georgia State Senator about the work that still needs to be done.
Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Au.
State Senator Dr. Michelle Au is the first Asian American woman elected to the Georgia Senate. She's also a strong voice and leader in the AAPI community.
Having Asian voices at the table, having Asian representation at even the highest levels of government.
In March of last year, a 22-year-old white man killed 8 people at 3 Atlanta area spas. 6 were women of Asian descent. In response to the shootings, the AAPI Democratic Caucus introduced 3 bills to the Georgia state government. 2 focus on community outreach, requesting translation services for 911 operators and police. The 3rd bill aimed to require a 5-day waiting period to buy a firearm.
Since the time that we dropped those bills, and since the end of this past session, those bills have gotten exactly nowhere. Despite all the rhetoric that we heard and listening to the Asian population and all this incredible sympathy and outpouring of attention, no legislative action was taken.
Progress on the federal level. President Biden signed legislation making it easier to record and report hate crimes and violence against Asian Americans.
And we signed the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act into law.
Prior to the Atlanta shootings and during the COVID pandemic, there was already a rise in such crimes. Between March of 2020 and December of 2021, nearly 11,000 incidents were reported to the advocacy group Stop AAPI Hate. In California, lawmakers introduced 2 bills that aim to combat harassment and violence against the AAPI community in public spaces. And while she is frustrated by the lack of legislative progress in Georgia, Al says great progress is being made on the community level.
Proud to be Asian!
Where we lacked progress in terms of the legislation we were able to pass, we made up for in terms of the way that community leaders, organizers, activists were able to galvanize this energy and this grief into increasing Asian American visibility and awareness